Hello everyone, I am Dr. Shobharik Mandal. I am MD Medicine, currently practicing in the South Kolkata area for the last more than a decade. So, on the World Heart Day, I'd be talking about certain things you need to remember, you need to practice in your daily routine to have a healthy heart. So, coming to the first point, the objective of our talk today is to understand about the heart attack, its causes, and the preventive measures which can avoid a heart attack, which is very important nowadays because of our mostly sedentary lifestyle. So, knowing this will help us to take the right steps towards strengthening the heart health. Nowadays, the incidences of heart attack and the number of deaths due to it are consistently increasing in India. Thus, let us understand what is heart attack and what can be the reason behind it. The heart is the most essential organ and its non-stop functioning since our birth is crucial for survival. It functions as a pump and allows the circulation of the blood throughout the body uh, 24 hours a day and throughout the lifetime. So any interruption of its blood or oxygen supply to the heart because of blockage in the blood vessels in the coronary arteries for even a few seconds can impair its function and lead to heart failure or even severe heart attack that might eventually lead to heart failure and other complications like renal failure, which can be a result of this heart attack or heart failure, which we know as cardiorenal syndrome. So the main reason behind such incidences is increased blood pressure and excess cholesterol and fat deposition in the blood vessels. We need to take care of that on a regular basis. Persistent high blood pressure have some ill effect on the arterial wall, on the blood vessels, thus leading to atherosclerosis. And this high blood pressure damages the blood vessels by making them more rigid and by damaging their inner walls. This increases the risk of cholesterol or fat deposition in the blood vessels, which we know as atherosclerosis. This is an aging process, but with high blood pressure and persistently high blood cholesterol level, we have accelerated atherosclerosis, which might lead to premature cardiac events like cardiac arrest, major cardiac attack, and heart failure. When there are excessive fats, it gets deposited in the inner walls of the blood vessels. It blocks the blood flow. Thus, the increased demand and lower supply of the oxygen due to blockages in the coronary arteries ultimately lead to heart attack and eventually heart failure. Heart attack may cause multiple symptoms and can be different for each person. A person may have just one or combination of symptoms like numbness, squeezing, fullness, or pain in the chest. The pain may radiate to the jaw, to the you may say left arm, even the upper part of the abdomen, which is the epigastric region, which might mimic gastritis, which some people uh, think that this is only some acidity or gas, but actually it is heart attack. So we cannot ignore any of the symptoms like the pain in the arms, in the neck, in the jaw, in the back area. However, it is not the only symptom possible of a heart attack. The possible symptoms are like dizziness, fainting, lightheadedness, and nausea, indigestion, vomiting, heartburn, shortness of breath, and the most significant among all of these is the chest pain. Chest pain is like a crushing, compressive type of chest pain in the central part of the chest, and which is uh, gradually increasing in intensity, but uh, it won't go away easily without any proper medication. So this is a typical cardiac chest pain, like central compressive chest pain along with respiratory distress, like shortness of breath, we can say. So one can reduce their risk by making positive changes in your lifestyle. Some of the common lifestyle modifications we can make are like to have a healthy food habit. A healthy diet is always beneficial for the heart and for the other organs in the body to prevent aging and to prevent major cardiac adverse events. Heart healthy diet emphasizes on an increased intake of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, complex carbohydrates, poultry, fish, and nuts, while curbing the sugar containing foods and beverages. We have to have a lot of fruits and vegetables and high fiber diet. Like vegetables and fruits are also low in calories but high in dietary fibers. These actually help. Vegetables and fruits, like other plants or plant-based foods, contain substances that may help prevent cardiovascular disease. Eating more fruits and vegetables may help you cut back on high calorie foods such as this meat, cheese, and snack foods. Fast foods like snacks and all, they actually increase the risk of heart attack, atherosclerosis, high cholesterol in the blood, cholesterol deposition in the liver and all the arteries, making them more vulnerable to atherosclerosis and eventually cardiac event. Foods higher in saturated fat can contribute to high cholesterol. So any food containing high cholesterol or saturated fat should be avoided. Unsaturated fats are preferred to reduce the risk of heart attack. We have to limit the foods like tropical oils, highly processed foods. All these contain saturated fat, mainly desserts and all these fatty meats. Unsaturated fats are often present in the nuts, fish, vegetable oil, olive oil, and sunflower oil. So this should be preferred over other oils or other food items. We have to cut back on the salt intake. This is an age-old controversy. How minimal to take on the salt. So actually, we have to take a very little amount of salt. Our Indian diet contains a large amount of salt, like it per day we take around 10 grams, but the limitation should be less than 2 to 3 grams per day. So you have to also when we have high blood pressure, the restriction is less than 1.5 gram per day. So even with normal BP, we have to reduce the salt intake on our daily diet. Along with that, when we have high BP, we have to restrict even further to make it less risky for the heart, for the arteries, for the kidneys. So low salt intake and low fat have a long-term effect to reduce adverse cardiac events and adverse events in other organs. So following an exercise plan and maintaining ideal body weight is another important aspect to maintain a healthy lifestyle and to maintain a healthy heart. So regular physical activities makes the heart stronger. Regular exercise can help you in burning excess of calories, excess of fat, thus making the heart healthy in terms of cholesterol and in terms of cardiac contractility. So reducing the LDL or the bad cholesterol and increasing the HDL is our primary motto to boost the cardiac health. Aerobic exercises are recommended for good heart, like running, jogging, and biking, and even swimming. So we have to stop leading a sedentary life and have to have at least 30 to 40 minutes per day of regular aerobic exercises. This is very important on a daily basis. We have to do it daily. It is very important that we make it a routine to spend at least 30 to 40 minutes per day for ourselves, for our heart, for our healthy heart, for our healthy body. So we have to limit, or even if possible quit our addictions like smoking and alcohol. Smoking and alcohol adds up to the rate of atherosclerosis and major cardiac events. So with carteling of the alcohol and smoking habits or the addictions, we can increase the heart of the we can increase the health of the heart, thus leading to a long cardiac life, thus increasing long life. Managing the stress is very important. It is another aspect. In fact, managing stress levels are we have to increase the sleep. We can, if you can practice yoga, meditation, which can actually reduce the stress. Regular physical and mental stress leads to unhealthy heart, which we have to avoid on a regular basis. Overall, it is possible to make a heart healthy and prevent heart failure and heart attack through lifestyle modifications like dietary modification and exercise, and reducing the stress level. By taking action to reduce the blood pressure, one can help protect themselves from heart attack. And we have to remember that a healthy heart will lead to a longer life, long, healthy life. We all aspire to have a healthy heart and a healthy lifestyle and a healthy life at least. A disease-free life for a long period is what we require and what we opt for. Thank you. Thank you very much.